What is up, you dick-wagging, dog-shagging fucksticks? I'm McStud. Welcome to the motherfucking McStud Show. But first, a tasty motherfucking beverage. God. Jesus rose for that. Fuck yeah, he rose for this ice-cold Colt 45. Probably wondering where the dog shagging came into play on the intro there. I will get into that. But first, hope y'all had a great weekend. Hope y'all had a good Easter. I'm gonna get into Easter too. Hope y'all spend some time with the families. See, I had a 3-day weekend, so I go back to work tomorrow. Ugh. But yesterday was the Spring Fling Music Festival in Fort Recovery, Ohio. It was fucking awesome. It was a great fucking show. Had a good time. Gotta watch the fights. UFC. Fucking spectacular. Gotta perform my new song, MVGDT. It's also cool that they have a Touch Tunes jukebox, so you can pull McStud up on the fucking Touch Tunes as well. Fucking spectacular. It was a good night, a lot of great performances. Fucking loved it. Awesome shit. Now, you know what? Let's just get into the fucking dog shagging. So right before I was going to do this video, I was just scrolling through my Facebook news. And apparently a Mississippi woman decided to fuck a dog and video it. And she did this outside a church, apparently as well. What? That's respectable, really. You know, I feel bad for the dog, but at least she didn't put no men in any vaginal torture for the guys that didn't want that pussy anyways. She decided to torture a dog with her vagina, which is a goddamn mess. In Mississippi, of all fucking places, you know, did Mississippi get fucking tired of Florida taking all the fucking, attention for the dumb fuckery that goes on in that state? This bitch is like, nah, I'm gonna fuck this dog outside this church. Where's my phone? Fucking put it on selfie mode, video, click it like, oh yeah. Come here, Rover. Bend me over. Bury your bone. That's it. We're doing it for God. Right outside the church. Dog fucking for God. Excellent choice, Mississippi lady. She was arrested. Classy ladies. The kind of classy ladies I fucking love right there. Fucking dogs. Just kidding. But anyways, today is fucking Easter, you know. Easter, the day that some Hispanic fellow named Jesus came back from the dead after 3 days. Must have suffered some Montezuma's revenge or something. I don't fucking know. Kind of a weird holiday. Don't really care, but, you know, trying to figure out what the fucking Easter bunny has to do with Jesus. And it shouldn't have really not much at all. Not much. I mean, depending on who you ask and what you read. You know? And then hiding eggs. You know? I'm sure a lot of families have figured out that hiding Easter eggs is best up in the ass, you know? No one's ever gonna fucking find them. Good old Easter keistering. That's what I call it. You know, hide all the eggs in your ass. Let the kids run around and wear themselves out so they go to bed early. You know, so they're ready for school Monday morning. Sounds like a motherfucking plan. That's the jolly fucking real meaning of Easter right there. And fucking peeps. I don't know what kind of disgusting creature shits these motherfuckers out of their ass. I was at Walmart last Friday. And they have all kinds of crazy fucking flavors of peeps. The regular ones are gross enough. Why throw in flavors that are supposed to make them more attractive? I can't honestly say that I know anyone who enjoys fucking peeps. I mean, I remember I used to get them when I was younger. You'd eat them, you're like, I think you kind of ate them. That's because you didn't want to waste them. You know, you got them for Easter and like feel bad if you didn't eat them. They are absolutely fucking horrible, you know. Jesus was resurrected so we could have peeps. Sometimes I wish it was me who died for everyone's sins, so I didn't have to worry about peeps. Fucking peeps. That's fucking disgusting. Anyways, happy Easter. Now, speaking of disgusting things, I wanted to take a little bit of time to revisit, if you could say, some of the most disgusting videos that have been posted on the internet. Shit that you don't want to watch. Some shit that makes people, gag, vomit, shit like that. Just fucking truly disgusting. I'm not going to get into like the death ones and shit like that, but just some nice. I picked 3 disgusting choices right now. I think the first I'm gonna start off with is, who the fuck can forget 2 girls, 1 cup? Classy right there, 2 women who love each other, shitting in a cup. They're deciding to eat this shit, and then they vomit onto each other, into each other's mouths. It's a good recycling of food. I think it's very economical as well, save some cash. But I don't know about playing in it and stuff like that. But, I think these ladies did a fine job of, really the message behind 2 girls, 1 cup was save the earth. Recycle, reduce, reuse, recycle. They knocked it out of the goddamn park. If you haven't watched 2 girls, 1 cup, please Google it. Check it out. Thank me later. The second one's not really a video, but it's just a picture. I believe the picture is called Tub Girl. If you don't know what Tub Girl is, please Google it. Treat yourself. It's essentially this, I believe, a Japanese woman on her back in a bathtub, ass up in the air, emitting some diarrhea in an arch. Not like the St. Louis Arch, not like the golden arches at McDonald's, just an arch of wet poo, and it's coming down right on her face. What is it with Japanese people and wanting to shit and play in it? I don't get it. At least she was in a tub. That kind of contains the mess. And then she can just shower when she's done. And if anything solid came up, she could waffle stomp it down the fucking drain. No big deal. But it's pretty, I just never in my life thought about, laying down in the tub, throwing my ass up and just shitting. It's letting it rip, And I would say she had to exert some pressure to get it to like spray, like a motherfucking ass fountain of shit. Impressive in a lot of ways, I think that should have gotten like a Nobel Prize for something, just effort. Forever remembered as Tub Girl. She gonna make, I bet she made her parents, family, everyone, if she had kids, I bet that everyone's proud of her. I bet she gets called Tub Girl at all the family gatherings and shit. They always feeding her uncooked runny brownies because she loves them. Anyway, let's get to the next video. One of my favorites. I used to use this when I would get a new coworker and I needed to know where their head was, sense of humor wise, what the fuck I could say if I get it, just if, am I going to offend this motherfucker? So, I start to get a feel and I'm like, hey, have you watched One Guy, One Jar? That's a classic fucking video. Let me just break it down. Now, I believe, if I remember correctly, the video looks like a square piece of paper or something on the floor. I'm not exactly sure what it is. And there's a small pickle jar, I'm guessing, on the paper. And then you see this guy's legs kind of standing over it. And this man proceeds to squat down and sit on this pickle jar as it slowly is inserted into his ass. And just as you're like watching this with intrigue and wondering why, he gets like the whole thing in his ass and you hear this, an unforgettable pop. Not like popping corn, not like popping a fucking ligament or, tendon or some shit like that. Just a fucking disheartening pop, really. It's discouraging because at that moment you realize that this pickle jar has just bust and shattered into pieces up inside this man's asshole. And then he proceeds to sit there and pick these shards of glass out of his ass while blood just trickles down onto the floor. I'm guessing that required a hospital visit. I don't know if he survived. I would assume so. But yeah, one guy, one jar. Classic. If you haven't seen that one, Google it. Thank me later. God, we're 10 minutes in, but I have one more. Some of the absolute worst shit I've ever seen in my life. Worst, like disgusting. It's like nauseating. It's just, triggering. It's angering. For all the things like that shit people are trying to cancel other people over for shit they say, shit they do, shit they think, represent, portray, whatever it may be, downright, any video clip or any segment of the fucking View that I have to see is like literally the worst thing I've ever watched in my life. I can't believe it's still a show. It's still a thing. It's still relevant. It's just, do not Google it. If you see it on TV, just scroll past it. It is horrible. It's the worst, totally disgusting. If that shit doesn't turn your stomach, then you are one strong person. For real. What? God damn. It's like Whoopi Goldberg and Rosie O'Donnell scissoring with a double-sided dildo in their ass at the same time. God, now I'm hungry for hot dogs. Anyways, motherfuckers. Happy Easter, for real. Hope you're having a great ending to your weekend. Sun's about to set here. I'm going to jump off, relax while I can for the remainder of the evening. Not sure what I'm doing for dinner yet. Thought about, a chocolate milkshake, maybe a chocolate ice cream cone, chocolate blizzard, like one of those fudge brownie blizzards, chocolatey and delicious. Haven't decided yet. Anyways, motherfuckers, I'm McStud. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you bitches later. Deuces. 2 girls, 1 cup.